Hey guys, today we're going to work on setting up a Hobbywing quick run 1060 ESC to power a winch for your scale vehicle. Be it a Traxxas, be it an Axial, whatever, it doesn't really matter. This is a great little waterproof ESC that you can have anywhere from $20 to $22 shipped off of eBay. It's 3S capable, and that's what I run on everything. To hook this up, it's really simple. You have your power in, and you need to get this, in my opinion, to the main battery of the vehicle, so long as you're not running more than 3S. Connect it up any way you wish. You can solder these directly to your Dean's plug or connector of choice. I use the JST, so it's all plug and play when it comes time to put it on, take it off, anything. And the yellow and blue are your output to your motor. One important thing about doing this: when you run this ESC, this takes the place of all circuitry in between the ESC and the actual motor in the winch. So this needs to connect directly to the motor. If you have a scale winch that has a board in there or some kind of a circuitry, make sure you connect the other side of this, in this case being a JST, directly to the motor tabs. That's how this works. With a stock Traxxas, for example, the stock ESC actually has a JST coming out of it, and that's a great place to pick up the other side of the JST and actually connect it to power your winch ESC. Now, the stock radio won't operate this. You'll more than likely need another radio, because the stock radio just is, as I understand it, 4 channels, and the receiver has a built-in T-lock like what the Summit has. But on some applications where you're running a BEC, you'll want to remove this red wire. For this demonstration, since I have no BEC or anything hooked up here, I'm leaving it on so I get the power to this. Which brings me to another point. The stock internal BEC of the Traxxas ESC is only good for 1 amp. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is good to 3 amps. So if you use this in conjunction with the stock Traxxas ESC, pull the red wire out of the Traxxas ESC and leave this one in. That'll give you more amperage to power your shift servos, your diff servos, and your steering servo. Okay guys, this is an operational part of the video. I've got a small 500 milliamp 3S LiPo. It is connected to the main power. Since this isn't in a vehicle, it's obviously a simplified version, but it's still, the circuitry remains the same. Your motor wires are running out through another JST into the D771 servo winch. And Flysky receiver. So we turn the radio on. There we go. As you can see, it is ready to go. Turn the ESC on. You'll hear the tones coming from here. You'll hear 3 beeps, which tells you the cell count, and then you'll get a different tone that actually tells you the winch is armed and ready to go. And there we are. Now I can just simply operate the winch with this momentary button. It is a fast winch, very strong winch. So that is, in its most simplest form, how you would wire a Hobbywing 1060 to power a winch in any scale vehicle. And remember, the Traxxas ESC comes with one of these, so all you would need is one of these and you can power this ESC. Then you would need another set to connect to your servo winch. You can use regular servo extensions, cut them, make them work, and all just fine. So you don't really need these. However, to power it from the stock ESC, I'd highly recommend you get one of these and just plug it directly into the stock ESC to get your power.